Howdy, hey folks, this is Jesse with Team SodaKan, and it's my face again, and another red deck. This time around I'm going to be talking about a deck that I'm looking forward to updating in the BT8 format, and who would have thought, it's like it somewhat became my mascot, Shoutmon. Thanks Shoutmon for getting me to Nationals. I should have played you instead of Jesmon. That's besides the point. We're just going to go over the changes that I'm going to be doing to the deck and how I'm going to be playing it. Currently I do have the deck built similar to how I had it built back in like the BT5, BT6 format of it. BT6 I more or less tried to actually stray away from this, but I didn't like it so much, and so BT7 I returned back to like the Nokia Shoutmon list that I essentially was playing, just with small updates here and there. And I am now going to be straying away from Nokia Shoutmon because I don't want to play Nokia Shoutmon at the moment. I just want to play regular Shoutmon. So anyway, to go over the babies, we're going to be playing 4 Demi-Meramon, primarily for power gain. It's good, and also it's a very shiny card. Not that one in particular, but the box hopper is a very shiny card. And then, hey, if we do want to do a 5th egg, which may be possible with things like Grindfest decks, that 5th egg would be Gurimon, but that is entirely up in the air on whether or not we'll be playing a 5th egg. It does replace the ST1 Koromon that I was originally playing and am still currently playing. But, you know, drawing cards, never bad. Speaking of drawing cards, BT6 Shoutmon is in the list because, hey, it's a Shoutmon, so of course you play it. Because you can search it with BT5 Shoutmon, which is a searcher that can grab you 2 cards, and then it actually has a good inheritable, which is nutty. It's insane. Those are the low-level Shoutmons that will be, running, of course. And in BT8, we do see a level 4 that finally has Blitz. I've been begging. And we did also just recently get the reveal of Shoutmon King version, which is a level 4. And I've been saying since like the start of me playing Shoutmon that, hey, this is missing a level 4. You know what would make a really good level 4? King version. Oh well. Just to go over the rest of the rookies because we might as well get it out of the way. We'll be playing 2 EX1 Biomons. Just for drawing cards. Drawing cards is going to be real nice, and hey, we need to see pieces. And then 3 of the ST7 Agumons, power gain. That's the name of the game. That is the name of the game. So speaking of power gain, BT1 Greymon, power gain. An additional win con in Goonimon. A Goonie for game, Lobo for game, and you love to hear it. My favorite out of all of these has become Grumblemon for game. I love it. We'll be playing Betelgamemon. It's a champion with Blitz, so we can search it with BT5 Shoutmon, which is exactly what I want, what I needed. Is what Shoutmon has been missing, and why I've been so Nokia Shoutmon before, because of we can't find level 4s after a certain point. So being able to search out Greymons was great, but now that we have a level 4 that we can search out, we're playing it. Since we do manipulate our sources with Shoutmon DX, of course we're going to play the 4 ST1 Greymons. That's it for champions. Going over the level 5s, again, same deal as the ST1 Greymon. That's why we're playing Voltramon. And Heritable Security Attack +1 is a little too nice to say no to. And we get even more of that in Omni Shoutmon. It's a Shoutmon, so we play 4 of it. A Shuramon, it has Blitz. We only play 3 of it because it's not as crucial, and you can kind of view it as a mini boss monster that can swing for potentially 11k and or even just like 9k and you draw a card. A Shuramon is a really solid option in this deck, and I still dig it. We have bumped Z Greymon down to 3. I've done that also myself because I was playing EX1 Greymon in the deck, and actually it was doing alright. But yeah, Z Greymon is going down to 3 because it's not as crucial as the big man himself, Shoutmon DX, the big man, level 6 with Blitz. Put something on top of its sources, and then, you know, for how many Z's or Omnis you got in them sources, pop something with 5k or less. When ZX2 comes out, I believe it is a Growlmon or a War Growlmon that bumps that up by 1k, which means 6k. Love to see it. Love to see it. Of course, we're going to be playing the Blitz Omnimons. I've for the longest time ran this at 3. I've recently just bumped it down to 2 because I was seeing all 3 in my hand so often. It just was clunking up just a little too much. So it's gone down to 2. It's like the Goonimon, just another win con essentially. It's Blitz Omni. I don't really have to explain much more about it. For options, we just play 3 options. We're doing 2 A Delicate Plan because not activating security effects of options is really good, and can potentially make like the 4 or 5 checks that you do actually all go through, which is solid. And then just 1 Gigastorm. I'm preferring Gigastorm over things like Gaia Force currently because it just hits multiple things. Now I could do something like play a Black Tamer or something like that, or something to play Dark Gaia Force, but that just seems like too much work and too much setup for a card that, while it's going to be able to do some crazy things, this deck just won't be able to utilize that very well. And hey, since I mentioned Tamers, I might as well talk about the ones that I do plan on playing. Of course, BT1 tie. I'm upset that we are not getting the ST11 reprints, and they're going to be box toppers. I'm very sad about that. But, I mean, what can you do? And we will also be playing one of the new hero, Amanokawa, memory setter, and also, hey, if you have something like Gamamon or is level 5 or higher, you suspend it to give any of your Digimon plus 2000. Not the Digimon that's swinging, but any of them, which I think is super solid and a really solid option to be going off of. Realistically, you can even argue playing more heroes over tie, doing a 1-2 split, or you know, or as I have it here, vice versa. But hero is actually a solid card, and I'm thoroughly impressed by it. But anyway, that is the Shoutmon list I'm going to be starting off with in the BT8 format, and I'm excited to play it because I like me some Shoutmon. Thank you for tuning in, folks. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTuber stuff that I should be saying more often. And until next time, we'll see you then. A lot of outros. Bye-bye.